Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my vlog channel. This morning we are doing a coffee run. Classic bees vlog. I just rolled out of bed. I need my caffeine fix and we're going to go to Starbucks. So it is 8:23 Friday, February 7th. And I really needed to get on this morning and complain right away because I had the craziest, worst, weirdest night of sleep last night. I went to bed really early. I went to bed at like 9. Like I think I was in bed already, like starting to fall asleep probably at 9 p.m. Krista is gone right now. And if you've been seeing my vlogs, you know who Krista is. She's gone right now. She is snowboarding for the weekend, so she's like out of town. And I don't know if it was like being in the new house without her there. I'm not home alone. Kaylee, the other girl that I am living with right now, was home, but I don't know how to explain it. Like Krista is the man of the house when we're all home. If somebody like broke in, I could just rely on her to like handle business, you know what I mean? So it wasn't that I was like scared, but I don't know if it was like my body just wasn't like relaxing. I don't really know, but basically I got into bed at 9 p.m. Like I said, she was gone, so I was like bored. I was like, let me just go to sleep. Like, you know, I had a good day, whatever, this one is done. Got in bed, went to sleep. Like my head hit the pillow and I was out. I actually was texting my boyfriend. I was like, I'm so tired. He was like, it is like just 9 p.m. That's too early to go to bed. I was like, no, I'm really tired. I didn't even text him good night. Like, you know, fell right to sleep. Then I wake up at 12:15, almost on the dot, like somewhere around there, 12:15. I'm up. And I think what happened there was that I realized I hadn't texted him good night, and we always do that. So I got on my phone, I'm like, okay, good night, love you, whatever. And he was up still, so I talked to him for a few minutes, but then it was like my brain was awake, like I was up for the day or something, and I was like, you know, I'll just watch some more ASMR, go back to sleep. It's 1 o'clock. Well, this is just getting ridiculous. And I remember texting, I was like, I am wide awake now. I am wide awake, and it's 1 a.m. And, you know, I've been watching videos, can't fall asleep. The amount of ASMR I consumed last night, you guys, nothing was working. And then sorry, I'm going by this place where it's like a gym and they're working outside. It looks really cool. And then I was like, well, since I'm up, I'm going to do a little online shopping to pass the time. Mistake number 2, because for me, online shopping is like a black hole. Like, and I can do it for hours. Like, I used to do it in the morning, every morning when I would wake up, because like right now I'm having my coffee, and I'll usually just sit for like probably close to an hour. I'll just like watch a show, wake up, have my coffee. It's like my favorite time of the day. And I used to, that whole time, be scrolling Princess Polly, Urban Outfitters, Pepper Mayo, Motel Rocks, like just looking at the new stuff they have or the stuff that I've saved that I wanted to buy. And there's so much. It's like you scroll and you're never getting to the bottom of the tab. Like if you pick tops, if you pick dresses, it's like infinite number of things. So I was just looking at that, and then it was like 2, then 3, and I was like, you know, I need to go back to watching ASMR. And then it was like 4. I was up last night, and I was like thinking what I just said, because my coffee time in the morning is like my favorite part of my day. It was like 4 a.m. and I was thinking, I'm just gonna stay up, and I think Starbucks probably opens like 6 a.m. I was like, I'm just gonna like stay up, go get my coffee, right away, go sit on the couch, watch a show low so I don't wake Kaylee up, but like I'm gonna get 3 hours of sleep for this night. And then finally, it was like 4:45ish, and I realized my eyes were like getting heavy and my brain was like drifting off of just falling asleep, and I was like, oh good, but then I realized I was falling asleep, and then it like made me awake again. So I was like, mother, you know. And then finally I fell asleep and I woke up this morning. My alarm went off at 8, so like I said, it's 8:28 now. But that was like that has never happened to me. Of course I've had mornings, or not mornings, I've had nights where it's like you know, I'll wake up and I'll be up for an hour, or like it takes me an hour or two to fall asleep. But I've never had that happen where it was like I was up for most of the night. Like I was up for 5 hours last night, almost, which was wild. Yeah, like I said, that has never happened to me. So the Starbucks setup here, I've been going to Dunkin', by the way. I'm like in the parking lot right now for Starbucks. The setup here for the Starbucks drive-thru is so bad, especially because it's a Starbucks, so you know it's gonna have points where it's really busy. And the amount of space you can come in is like you have to sit sideways and like have the ass of your car hanging out, and it's just really weird. I'm getting, do I want a black coffee, which I've been on a black coffee kick, or do I want a vanilla sweet cream cold brew is the question. I think I'm gonna get a black coffee, and then I'm gonna get 2 of the mini scones that I like. Breakfast has been such a treat for me lately because I've been fasting for the longest time. Like I would fast every morning from 8 p.m. till noon. I wouldn't eat, and I did it for like 6 months. So when I have breakfast now, I'm like, yay. So I'm excited for this. Black coffee from Starbucks also is like crack straight to the bloodstream. It's so strong. Yesterday I had it and I was like, because I took Kristen to the airport yesterday and we came here and she bought my breakfast. Bless her. She's not gonna be back till Sunday, sadly. But what else is new that I can chat to you guys about? I can't remember if I vlogged yesterday or the day before. I think the day before. I did pretty much nothing yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, Krista was gone. I actually went to scope out the Planet Fitness by here because I had never canceled my Black Card membership. Hold on one second.
Hey, good morning. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I just do a grande, just black iced coffee, please?
Grande black iced coffee.
And
Anything else?
yeah, then can I do 2 of the small vanilla scones?
Yeah, of course.
And that will be it.
Alright, and what's your name?
It's Bryn.
Sorry, what was that?
Bryn.
Alright, it's gonna be 8:40.
Thank you. What was I saying now? Gosh darn it. Yesterday I was talking about what I did. I went to the Planet Fitness in the area, the closest one. So I will not be going here often, but like I've been working out with Krista, so on, you know, the odd off day that she's not here, I can go, because it definitely was my type of gym. Like not a lot of people. I don't like to go to a really busy gym. The crunch that she goes to here is insane, and it like gives me actual anxiety being in there and like having everyone be like just everywhere, looking, talking. My friend Krista was like, yeah, crunch is like social hour here. I'm like, I hate that. I don't want anyone to talk to me when I'm here. It's so loud, the garbage truck. I don't want anyone to talk to me. I don't want anyone to look at me. That's probably like an insecurity of mine, you know what I mean? It's so loud. But I'm like, I want to like get in, get out, get it done. And the Planet Fitness I went to was ghetto. There was like 3 flickering light bulbs. not a whole lot of equipment. It was just a weird vibe. But in comparison, which is worse? You know, like overpopulated or very underpopulated, and I can, you know, get in and do my stuff once I'm in place. Hi. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, you too. All right. Yeah, out of here. Scones. But yeah, that Planet Fitness was like my one that I had when I lived in Michigan was so like that was a nice Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is not the nicest gym, obviously we all know that, but the one I went to was like of the nicer variety. Then I sat on my porch and read my book. I actually went to the beach also a little bit in the morning, which was good. Got a little sun, but I have been so good about my sunscreen. I've been wearing like 50 SPF face, body, everywhere, every time I go out because you guys know I like to do my skincare and talk about that kind of stuff. And I was like, you know, I need to be protecting my skin. But I'm in a battle where I want to have a tan so bad. Like, I'm going home for Valentine's Day to see my man, and I want to have a tan and be pretty so bad. So I think I might actually lay out a little bit today. No sunscreen, but just for like 30 minutes at like peak, or maybe a little longer when it's not so hot. I'm not sure. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I do want to get a little color today. What else did I do yesterday? Oh, I DoorDashed sushi from some place that's like in the area. I got a sweet potato roll, but it was not as, let me take a sip of my coffee. What am I doing? Chatting your ears off here. Yum. What was I saying? Oh, I got a sweet potato roll and a cucumber roll. But I did not need to get both because both of these were really big. So I actually ate all of my sweet potato roll and just like a few pieces of the cucumber roll. But I've talked about this before that I don't eat seafood, so I got it vegetarian. But the place that I go to in Ann Arbor, if you guys live in the Ann Arbor area, you should go to Sushi Dabu. That is where I like to go. My boyfriend takes me there. And the sweet potato roll from there is so much better because it's like fried and it has like the tempura like fried in it, and then there's like a really good like sweet sauce on it. I got soy sauce to dip mine in last night, but it was like kind of mid. And it was really funny because I really wanted Zaxby's last night because there's obviously no Zaxby's in Michigan, and I didn't realize that they have them here. But I was trying to be skinny because here I am like the least in shape of all of the people I'm surrounded with. So I was like, you know, when I come here, it's like great motivation for me. But staying here has been like a downward slope of me. I'm exposing myself a little bit, but it's okay because, you know, we're all friends here. It's been like a downward slope of like me thinking I look good because Krista is like a personal trainer. Kaylee is like this big. I've been working out with Krista and all her friends. So I'm like, okay, you're already feeling this way about yourself. Zaxby's probably isn't going to make it better, but all I could think about when I was eating that fucking sushi was like, I should have got Zaxby's because it would have been 10 times better than this. But that's just, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I'll do it today. Maybe I shall do it today. So, like I said, it's Friday. Since I'm filming today, I have to say, if you are not one of my patrons and you watch ASMR, you should get over there because every Friday is a new video. But other than that, let me know what you guys are doing today. know if you're working, if you're playing. I do not have any set plans yet. I really want to finish my book. Actually, yes, I do have plans. I'm working out today with Krista's friend that she kind of hooked me up with, that I've been working out with, even though Chris is out of town, which I thought was really nice of her to ask me to go to the gym with her still. But that is my only thing that's set. And then I do need to film for my ASMR channel. Everything else is just kind of up with the wind. But have a great day, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. If I'm not back on this weekend at all, have a great weekend. Let me show you my scones really fast. They are so delicious, and they're like tiny and cute. I'm gonna go back to Love Island and veg for a little bit. So like I said, that's it. Thanks for hanging. I'll see you guys next time.